Hey, what's up, guys? Rampedi here. Mabaga baga. Wenzenja. Let's go.
That's how it goes?
They keep asking about the best when they know it's me.
Okay.
Asking about the rest when they know it's me.
Straight in, I guess.
You know it's me.
So, guys, I really want to get into Orlando Pirates, right? I am desperate to get in. I want to stamp. I want to say things. But I just thought, let's start the show off with a nice conversation because I've left Orlando Pirates for another piece of the show. Had a nice conversation with a guy who would be considered a Pirates guy, would be considered a Kaizer Chiefs guy. The only thing I know is that he's a very confident guy. Football analyst, brilliant Khuzwayo, the former goalkeeper, yes. And I asked him, I said, brah, we see Ronald Williams, but who's next?
Guys, another guest on Playing the Field with Shakes. This time around, I got the pleasures of having to speak to him on the phone, and he's afforded me that opportunity. AmaZulu, Kaizer Chiefs, Orlando Pirates, a football analyst. Easy Chiefs fans, people that they claim, or is it the Orlando Pirates people that they claim? Brilliant Khuzwayo, how are you, sir?
A very brilliant day. It's a very brilliant day. I really don't know now which side do I get into. Is it Pirate or is it Chiefs or AmaZulu? Because even here in KZN, they still Richards Bay, they still AmaZulu. So really, I want to be fun there.
Well, last time I checked, you won things with Kaizer Chiefs, right?
Definitely.
Exactly. So I would probably throw you in the Kaizer Chiefs box.
I can hear a Kosi fan right when you're speaking. I can see that you're a Kosi fan.
Oh man, no shame about that. No shame. Tell me something, man. How's life been after football for you?
I would say you have to actually change so many things. Because see, most of the time the preparations from you waking up in the morning, going to training, Monday to Friday, things become different. There are no more bus talks where you just have to travel more for 5 hours, maybe to going to Polokwane. You don't get that camaraderie to people that you always with. Just that being in vibe of soccer players having one common talk, one thing that you're actually speaking about. It's quite different. But yeah, what I can say is that the football fraternity is big. The cake is too big. So it's not as bad as people think it is. You just have to keep that focus and just follow your intuition in terms of how did you plan after football.
Yeah, man. But I mean, when you look at other people's cases, they'll look at it as they had to you could see some people's careers were ticking down. They were reaching maybe 35, 36, 37, maybe even close to 40. You could time it down. Maraya, how brilliant, man. It came abruptly, man. I mean, that's what I'm saying. How did you prepare for life after football? Because it doesn't look like you're in a very bad place.
I didn't prepare actually. As you can see, I was just at my prime. But what I can say is that there is a guy called Moegoe. Look at his case. He passed away. But look at Brilliant's case. Same county, but look at Brilliant's case. He just fractured his ankle. Life still continues. So which one is more better? Losing a life or losing just a career? So I'm grateful that as much as I didn't want to retire, but ankle forced me to do so. But then you don't prepare for such things. But now you have to take life as it is. Try to prepare yourself. But I'm very grateful for the province of KZN. Very, very supportive in terms of government, other stakeholder, private sector, corporate. But then also that you need to actually to be disciplined also. Do your things properly. Ungabonakali wenza izinto wrong or pepeni izinto wrong, because your credibility yakho to people that trust you you can still continue with your life. Wouldn't support you.
No, man, that's good, man. And I'm glad that they're giving you support. I know that you're also an MTN ambassador as well. You managed to get that too. How's that going?
Yeah. It's fine. It's good. As I'm saying, that you need actually to be disciplined. You shouldn't be seen in my club just because you're retired. Put yourself in as you were actually playing. It's discipline. You shouldn't be seen in bad places, or you shouldn't be seen when you should tell you no.
Brilliant. I mean, it's such a brilliant answer. No pun intended. But tell me, man, like
it was a pun. It was a pun.
It was a pun. But tell me, man, like you seem to understand the role of having to be an ambassador, keep a clean life, and have a brand as well. And I look at even like, for example, Drake is over the weekend, he won with the MMA and he's got the social media thing that's going. You have a lot of people that have got social media that is going. Israel has got their social media. Springboks, they've got their own page. Bafana have got their own page. You look at all these athletes and you look even with you in terms of how you're keeping yourself and keeping your brand and stuff. Do footballers know the importance of actually being a brand? I mean, are they able to sort of cash in later? Do they understand that importance?
I don't think many do actually understand that. I don't think many do actually understand that.
But why?
I was speaking to Linda Mtambo the other day, speaking about who's the David Beckham of South Africa. If you look at many footballers tend to not understand. You make much more money in the corporate world. Let's say, for an example, Nike gives Cristiano Ronaldo $1 billion, but he doesn't get that from his team. So do you see that you make much more money outside? But you need to actually, in the Zaku, we strategize. The brand, everything that you post must be clean, must be motivating to young boys and girls, not just who are playing. Whenever that you go to an interview, whenever that you go to do a talk somewhere, even at schools, I do talks, I call it, because I understand that a lot of kids grow up in broken families where they consist of a mother, maybe only there is no father, or consist of a grandmother who's there. Now, my family principles, my dynamics, they are so much. It tells you that it's a discipline. So when you understand all of that, which okay, these are the discipline that a child should have.
It's such a good answer in terms of you giving it that way, and I really hope that like people are listening, because I've seen, for example, like Lucas Hadebe, who retired a long time ago, but I see him on Discovery, I see him with Galitos, I see him with Betway, I see him with there, and I'm like thinking, wow, he's probably making a lot more after playing than what he made when he was during playing. So I'm hoping that they listen to your word. But now, tell me something. Did you manage to watch Orlando Pirates play the team from Madagascar over the weekend?
No, I didn't watch that match.
Thoughts on them drawing 0-0 with the team from Madagascar?
Yo. But they were playing in Madagascar, right?
Yeah, that's the first leg. The first leg was in Madagascar. They drew 0-0. Second leg will be at Orlando Stadium, I'm sure. But then that result is not good, is it?
Sorry?
That result against the team from Madagascar, Orlando Pirates 0-0, CAF Champions League.
Yeah. I don't think it's good. But most of the time as soccer players, we tend to overlook it. I won't make sure a game that you think that you can easily win. Then you let your guard down. Then you put a lot of effort, like you putting maybe in a game where it's serious. And it happens to the best of us. Now, I don't know the line using. But again, let's go to a school in Tamamindel. They'll put this one out. Because even I'm a dynamics in Madagascar ground, perhaps it was an artificial pitch. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
So still my dynamics got their call. But the actually complacent is the first step of failure. So never become complacent on anything. So never figure by such an easy, by such a light by the game. But I so you win. I have a match time I couldn't, but I so you win. I so relax.
Tell me something. How much pressure is Jose Rivero under to win major trophies this season? When I talk about major, I'm talking about the league and the CAF Champions League.
I think the first step this year that he needs to do league. I think Sundowns has taken a league for so many years. We need, and I see Pirates as the best contender in terms of taking the league with Sundowns. Even nice Sundowns, if you look at it, their first game, they are not as lethal and sharp as they were last season. They have Steve, they are still cooking this. One of the greatest coaches that you find in terms of South African football. They were not as lethal and aggressive as they were last season. So, but you would see. But I wish Pirates actually can take the league, defend the M1080 and the treble. But you will see as time goes on.
So, okay, cool. Tell me something. This is a very deep topic that I wanted to discuss with you about. I spoke to Tsepo Mutuneng about it. Wanted to get your thoughts on it. So I'm looking at our goalkeepers at the moment, top goalkeepers. Ronan Williams is 32, Veli Moto is 33, Ricardo Goss is 30, Kuhn is 37, and without a club or still with a club, I don't know what the situation is. Sipo China is 27. Buthelezi is not playing. He's on the bench. And now you sort of think to yourself, who's the next star? Like, who's the next that we can sort of look into? When you look in the past, Andre Arendse, Hans Wong passed it down to Brian Baloy and Fernandez, passed it down to Kune, Josephs. And then there was you that was going to come up with Senzo. It seemed like there was always a plan going forward with regards to goalkeepers. I look around and think, who's the next superstar that we should look out for?
Yo, that's a very deep question, actually. That's a very deep question. I think even us, I would have to put myself on this blame also. I would have to put myself on this blame because if I have this influence in the process of KZN, why can't I just start my own school of goalkeeping? With Brian Baloy, maybe in Joburg, take Monique Joseph in Cape Town. Why can't we all start these schools of goalkeeping and then develop keepers from a young age? Because I don't think we really take the development of goalkeepers seriously in South Africa. I would have to put myself on that blame also because sometimes where I'm actually in that field of goalkeeping. Who's really the next? Who's really the next after Ronwen Williams?
Yeah, that's why I'm asking you the question.
You cannot take a course. Which team actually has a 20-year-old right now who's playing and that's confident? If you look at Amazulu, but Veli is playing. This young boy, Mzimela. I don't want to say Nkulumeka because maybe he role model and he has actually said it to me. I look up to that guy. Confidence. I wish the Chiefs could have signed that boy. He's young, very, 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 very talented young keeper. These are the keepers that are next. But are teams actually giving them enough game time? Who's really the next? That's a big question. We're discussing this, I think, with Brian also. Who's really the next? Zanzi's number one, because right now, give credit where it's due. Ronwen is actually doing tremendously well. Give credit where it's due. I don't know. I want Ronwen when the one thing but after Ronwen, who are we taking under 23 or 20 look at? Or the national team, because you cannot have about three who are the same age. Because if you start to talk about three, one goalkeeper always starts should be 2021 looking to come up as a number one in the national team. So if we have three keepers, let's see, 33, 32, 34. But again, then again, I would come back to this with the goalkeepers, but the numbers will be afford. So 33, I think, is still the right age where we prime
I see. Now, the only thing is that you also look at clubs and blame them as well, because you find a number of clubs in the Betway Premiership with foreign goalkeepers and not necessarily giving the young South African goalkeepers a chance.
I mean, definitely, yes. But it's a very, very deep conversation. As I'm saying, who brilliant in KZN should have his own goalkeeper school. KZN has 11 districts. Take each district, take government, and then back support in terms of all the best Yama district. Brian and Joburg do the same thing. But those keepers need to actually come together, form an alliance, and then do his based on their provinces. Perhaps maybe a central in Joburg, where we take the best of the best. Once you distribute the team, you still be able to make a revenue now on yourself because so we need to actually look at things develop because you need to monetize also. But if your government or my private sector can actually support that, like equipment in the ground, in the municipality, then we are able to, let's say, we are cookies 500. That is monetizing. That is another way of making money in Gili Quebec. So do we look at it in terms of that manner, or we just saying who's the next? We can create the next.
Yeah.
But maybe not we are safe the cooling can. So relax.
No, maybe.
Yeah,
And I mention it because I'm looking at the position and I think like, hey, Mara, that position, it looks like it's a dying breed, man. We used to always have goalkeepers wire, and now it seems like they're going. But tell me this thing, few questions that I have left. Will it be an Orlando Pirates and Sundowns MTN8 final?
Actually, on the weekend and Saturday, I was watching Stellenbosch in TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a very, very entertaining match, but we were never doing. I would like to believe so by Sundowns and the Pirates, which is going to be a good game also. I would like to believe it's over here on a football final. Yes.
Okay. No, that's cool.
Stellenbosch is very strong, eh?
Oh, yeah, Stellenbosch is very strong. I mean, I'm glad that you answered it straight, no ducking around the bushes or anything like that. Then another thing, brilliant for you. You did speak about being a brand. You did speak about being an ambassador. You did speak about working with people in KZN. What does your future hold for you? What would you like to achieve for yourself?
For myself?
Yeah.
Ngani?
Like in your career-wise, do you want to keep going? I mean, you spoke about the fact that why don't we make a goalkeeper schools thing for kids? Or do you want to do a situation where you're a businessman, or do you want to be a brand? Do you want to be what would you say your future looks like, or what would you like?
Obviously right now I am a brand.
Yeah.
That is one. I'm really taking it serious also. And then I've got also a foundation where there are young boys at the age of 16 to 27 years. Mhlambe zu 18 njengamanje ingane ezikhona kwi-foundation that I'm grooming. Zangisiza kwi-foundation. Also, there's a workshop that I do for young kids because you need to understand. If you don't make it with football, you can also do anything in the sports sector. There are a lot of careers in the sports sector. Uba president maybe. These are the ways in terms of getting a journalist in the sports sector. So because a lot of kids they may then what do they become after? You need to put a lot of education in sometimes it's hard because that's this. If you look at my analysis, abadlali ba-PSL, they are less than 2,000. There is not even 1% of what abantu abadlala ibhola. 20 million maybe. So we are taking less than 2,000. Some of them are 1-year contract, 2-year contract. And then they don't put a lot of education also in themselves by self-developing. They just think, ended up with my coaching clinics, brown beer. I'm not saying to don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But that's not what I want when you put brown, so that it's no. Go to a restaurant, take your glass, fire glass, don't drink and drive. If you want to request an Uber, no. You need to go to my partner and Pagatini Patsise.
Now, the last question I have, and that was such a good answer, man. The last question I have, where is South African football for you right now? You can answer it any way you like. There's no wrong answers here.
Now you keep about 900 million. Close to $1 billion. But the problem, and I still don't understand which is it the prize money that you win a league, 900 million, or imali young betway are investing which grand PSL. Do you have an answer for me?
I think the answer is for it to run, for the whole product to run in terms of everything, maybe even grants as well. It could help out with grants. It could help out with sponsorship. It could help out with just the product having to run. It's not necessarily that the person who wins the league is going to win 900 million, but the prize money might just lift up because of that kind of amount as well.
iyazwakala. I think it's iyakhula mfethu, iyakhula. I think manje bawubeke number 50 ke nje bethi kwi-prize man abayibeke number 50. So because that would give also players or teams more interest. A lot of players bazosuka bezodlala la eSouth Africa. And then it's going to be much more challenging. You cannot tell me ukuthi the Twi League in Trevia for Tunisia. No, South African illegal South African job. As sure the Sundowns are doing great in terms of getting it. The Sundowns because the budget here overloaded because we won't get 15 million Sundowns in about weather. About ngemali ngaphezulu kwe-league. We are told it really didn't make sense. But they were looking with Africa. So it's really, really, really exciting. I was a pirate here, I want a stadium to get to Anafoot. So it's going very brilliant.
Yeah, I love how the way you signed it off. Brilliant. I just want to say thank you for being a guest on my show. Really appreciate it. I've learned a lot. I'm even going to take notes on how to be a brand just from being from you and listening to you. And I wish you all the best, man, for real.
Last but not least, stay brilliant.
What a sign off. It's in hambe ne, thank you, ne?
Thank you.
Here on this show, we have no fear, no favor. Objective all the way. Players, coaches, we're watching all of you guys. This is Mogoe of the Week. Now, this is the segment I've been waiting for. This is the one. But we got to start off with the stars, right? Yes, we got a couple of stars. Stellenbosch, please stand up. The under-17 South African team, Amajita, please stand up. Under-20, get up too. Big wins, scoring 3+ goals. All three teams, amazing. Wanted to say Harlan too, but got to pay homage to our South African teams, right? The Mogoe. This is the part I was waiting for. Orlando Pirates, aye. No. I could not believe it. I could not believe it. For the people that didn't see what happened over the weekend, you know, this is currently in the pre-games before the Champions League group stages. So this is where the qualifying games that they need to do. Orlando Pirates got a team from Madagascar, guys. Madagascar. They played in Mauritius. The first leg. Guess the score of this team that is vying for the league, that is vying to win titles, that's going to challenge and do things and be scary, that did preseason in Spain. 0-0. I couldn't believe it, man. When I saw that result, I was like, no ways. This cannot be true. Especially you, Jose. I mean, I saw shades of it in the fact that they were not taking their chances against SuperSport. And I'm like, it looks like we might just go again. And no matter how you phrase this, guys, a team from Madagascar, these guys are half professionals. Some of them are chefs. And you can't even beat them. It's a poor result. And I think Orlando Pirates underestimated them. And I know Orlando Pirates, I think they'll get the job done. At Orlando, right? Second leg, I think they'll definitely get the job done. But just imagine they get knocked out. Jose Rivero, yo, man, we all going to be coming for you. You guys are definitely the Mogoes of the week. Placing the right bets on the right games. Win big with Shakes Rampedi on Bet of the Week. It's that time again. Of course, there's club football that's happening and there's the Premier League that's coming this weekend. We've got a bet slip. It has to be there. First game, Liverpool against Brentford. We've gone with Liverpool straight win. Bournemouth against Newcastle. We've gone with over 1.5. It's a build-up. Villa against Arsenal. Villa's at home. I've gone with both teams to score. Tottenham against Everton. I've gone Spurs straight win. Manchester City against Ipswich. I've gone over 2.5 goals. So I think there'll be 3 goals or more within that game. And the last one being Brighton against Manchester United. I've gone with Brighton or draw and over 1.5 goals. Yep, I don't see United winning that game. 8.17 is the odds. We keep trying, we keep moving, we keep going, but you have to come with me. And don't forget to click on the link below. Remember to practice responsible betting at betway.co.za. We've come to the end of the show. Must say, Orlando Pirates, pretenders. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and please hit the notification bell so you're notified for future episodes.